All right, everybody, we're out here at Billy's Creek here in Fort Myers. This is a beautiful park. You can see beyond the fence the nice lakes. You can see my bike here, the hot e-bike, but that other bike back there is a MAGICYCLE. Now, my friend Charles is here with me. What's up, Charles?
Hi, everybody.
So the MAGICYCLE belongs to Charles. We're going to unload the bikes and we're going to get out on the trails and we're going to have some fun. All right, everybody, so here we are at Billy's Creek here in Fort Myers, Florida. Look at this place. Look at these beautiful lakes. This is one of the things I like about living in Florida. Now you can see in the distance there what we're doing here. These are the trails. You can see them stretching all around the lake, all the way down the other end. And it's probably about 1.8 mile loop, paved trails, about 7 foot wide. And we're here with our e-bikes. Now here we have a MAGICYCLE. There's my bike, the hot e-bike. This is something different. This is a MAGICYCLE. This belongs to Charles. He's with us here. Charles, hey, what's going on?
Hello, YouTube.
So Charles, tell us about your MAGICYCLE. Tell us why you bought that bike.
As you can see, I'm a large frame man and a little on the heavy side. So in my research of buying e-bikes, I bought my bike for carrying weight capacity. And this bike has with racks mounted on the front and this rack in the rear has the potential to carry 375 pounds total. So I figured if it can carry that with load, then if I don't put the load on it, me being 300 pounds, this bike should carry me and I should have no problem with it. I'm, worried about breaking welds,
right?
The metal fatigue. Last thing I want to do is get my big butt on this bike and snap the back of it.
Yeah, so I noticed that there's huge differences between your MAGICYCLE and my hot e-bike. The hot e-bike is basically a mountain bike with 1.75 inch tires. It's 750 watt, but this MAGICYCLE is also 750 watt, right? But I noticed right here 52 volt. And I drove, guys, I watched this bike on the web a couple times, but I just rode this one. And the biggest difference I noticed because of the 52 volt is the torque, right? Charles, wouldn't you say the torque of this battery and this motor?
From the research I've done, the hot e-bike is 80 Newton meters of torque, and the MAGICYCLE is 86 Newton meters. With the amp hours turned down to 12, I have it turned to 21.
Right.
You can also adjust the amp hours on this bike. So I have her maxed out.
Yeah. Yeah, so with the computers unlocked, both of these bikes are unlocked. I haven't done a video about this yet, but I unlocked this computer. This bike used to max out at 24 and a half, 25 miles an hour, but now max speed on this one is 29 miles an hour, so she runs pretty good. And this MAGICYCLE is right there with it, unlocked. We were pretty much neck and neck.
28. She tops out at 28.
Yeah, not much of a difference there, but the MAGICYCLE definitely is a different kind of bike. It looks more like a city bike, would you say, Charles?
MAGICYCLE sells this as what they consider to be a hybrid commuter.
So
you can go off-road with it if you want, which we discovered that earlier back here in the park. It does good off-road. I would like to have the different tires, because I don't drive it up. But those knobby tires have a little bit more of a rolling resistance to them.
Yeah, and I noticed the noise too when we ride it on the street.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm driving a Bubba truck down the road.
Okay, so we'll just take a close look at this MAGICYCLE. She's pretty nice. 7 speeds in the back. Shimano Altus derailleur. I think that's a high quality piece. She's more of a touring bike or such a bike like that. It's got a rack on it. Nice little pouch for your phone. You can see different kind of handlebars. It's really a very different kind of bike than my my mountain bike. There's a distinct difference in size. The MAGICYCLE is a bigger bike, But I must say, I rode the bike and she's very comfortable. It's a very different experience. There's more rake on the front steering. You see the angle of the forks. If you look at this one, it's less of an angle. It's really hard to really get a good feel for that, but definitely the steering is different. So there's a little bit of something for everybody when it comes to these e-bikes. Charles and I we're having a blast here.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful day, fun day to be out here and enjoy the bikes.
Yeah, and if you look in the distance right over there, there's a little off-roading that you could do. We did that. A little hard for my bike, believe it or not, to get up and down those hills, but the 52 volts on the MAGICYCLE was no problem getting up and down those hills. And there's a good look at some of the trails. And like I say, guys, this is a beautiful place. And we're going to be spending a little bit more time here. So, yeah, Charles, it's great to have you out here. And we'll be doing this a lot more in the future.
Look forward to seeing more of you.
All right. Piece of cake.